Chad, what's going on, baby? Welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. I hope you guys are locked and loaded. I hope you guys are ready for this one. It's good to be back in town. It's good to be here. We missed out Friday, but we are back. Let's see what the firecracker has got loaded for us. Chris, how you feeling, brother?
Hey, bro, I'm feeling good. Why is your mic so soft?
I don't know, bro. You have all the sound controls there, but you haven't done anything.
Let's just check. How's that?
Sounds alright there.
Alright. Chad, how's the audio? One,
Yeah.
two.
Just let us know there, Chad. But yeah, hey Chris, your open range break would have been nice on Friday if it wasn't at a session high. Alright, well, we're going to go into that, guys. We're going to chat a little bit about all of that good stuff. Look at, obviously, again, very, very data-driven week. It is obviously NFP week, baby. So I hope you guys are going to look out for that. It's going to be a banger. And again, keep a lookout on the socials. We're going to be dropping something tomorrow for the guys ahead of NFP.
Hey.
So that's going to be a good one. But before we get into any of that good stuff, Chris, will you open us up with some prayer, brother?
I will. Give me 1 sec here, Keegs. Just want to check something here. Alrighty, Chad. Hope you guys had a good day so far. I believe you can't get yourself in too much trouble from this morning till now. But yeah, Chad, let's just bow our heads, close our eyes. Father, we just want to thank you for another session. Thank you for bringing us all back safely here. Thank you for another beautiful week. Thank you for giving us the ability to do what we love. Father, we just want to pray over each and every member of this community, anyone that's new, existing. We just pray that your hand of blessing and protection will be held over them. Father, we also want to just pray a special prayer to Uzi, Father, that's fighting stage 4 cancer. We just pray that you will keep him, that you will keep him safe, that you will keep his spirits up. We pray that you will, if it's your will, Father, if you will heal his body, but even through it, that your name will be glorified either way, Father. And we just pray edge of protection over each and every one here. We pray the blood of Christ, the protection, healing. We just pray that over all of us. We just pray that you will be with us through this week, every single session, every single minute, that you will carry us, guide us. You say that your word is a lamp unto our feet, and that you will guide us in all truth and in all righteousness. And we pray this and we thank you for this, not because we deserve it, but purely because you are gracious and mercy. Your grace and your mercy is new every single day. We ask this in the mighty name of Jesus. And if you believe it, you can drop an amen right now in the chat.
Amen. All right, guys, so let's get into the good stuff. I know what you guys are all here for. So we're going to dive right in, and then we'll keep you guys updated on what that open range break, the firecracker, is going to be looking for. So let's talk about it, guys. So let's jump over to the charts.
Wait, no calendar today.
No, we're going to go through it now.
Oh.
Started off with the fundamentals, guys. So again, quite a little bit of a clear one. Obviously today going ahead of our trading session. We are in the clear. Obviously in Canada it is a bank holiday. And USD, you got Chicago PMI coming out at 345. And then obviously we got big man Powell speaking at 755. Thanks so much. So that we're going to look for. Obviously we should be off the charts, or you all should be off the charts at this time. But again, that will maybe have a little bit of effect going into tomorrow. But as I said, this whole week we've got kind of big news every single day ahead of the dollar, and then obviously the big one Friday, NFP. So for today we should be good, but let's see what the markets are doing. So starting off with DXY, again we are obviously very, very much bearish, guys. We had the break underneath this level again. Obviously, probability. I know a lot of guys knew. Keegan, listen, last week you were bearish, but still neutral because you needed the retest. When you look on the weekly broke away, and that's our probability tells me this time we will still trade lower. So just have a look out for that, and we're going to see what happens. On the 4 hour, again, even though we are having this pullback, what I personally would love to see is just kind of being that last little bit of liquidity sweep, and then the big move to the downside ahead, knowing that we do have some news coming out. This was the move. If you look at it, us trading bearish the whole day, leaving Asia lows and Asia highs specifically untested, as well as the 200. So daily pivot there, we might fall a little bit short of the EQ, but this did give us the test basically of Asia highs, daily pivot and fall in that little bit short of the 200, and that then can allow for us to have that big move to the downside. So accumulated, manipulated, and now we can start getting ready for that distribution. Going over to NASDAQ, again, what are we looking at? As I said to the guys, we definitely are bullish, but the big move is, can we find support here at that psychological level, 20,000? So on the 4 hour, you can see we've been accumulating as well. The big move I said to you guys this morning was, if NASDAQ traded bullish, it probably was going to go for this retest right over here at the weekly pivot. And if it failed and continued to break lower, that could be the possible play. But if we're not going to get that, end of the day, this has been your support. A little bit of a fake out, where we still now can see the move breaking above the weekly pivot, daily pivot, EQ untested, as well as Asia highs. And the same way we last week when we interpreted the sells, we are allowing for the 200 to catch back up. So once we break this weekly pivot, run for Asia highs, we will be trading above the 200 again and allowing that bullish move. So it's definitely still bullish on NASDAQ. Sorry guys. Going over to US 30, same thing. We are bullish, but we do have a little bit more of a neutral outlook. Reason being is because of the plays we had. We are obviously bullish, but we didn't have any types of pullbacks really close to the end of the week. Now we have traded down, obviously holding out here. I said to the guys in this morning session, we could get something out of this where we were looking to break, have the fake out as we did, turning around and possibly flipping. Now we didn't really flip, but again, doesn't take it off the cards yet. So this could still be the retest, but it definitely does allow, because we are breaking lower, and this area was the break lower. I would have liked to see the reversal. The fact we are coming back, breaking the lows again for the day, and not reversing, I think there's a good chance once we can get under this weekly pivot, we can see a move back down to previous all-time highs, because we haven't had the retest since this breakaway. So if we can retest, then turn around and do something like that, I think that'll be a beautiful, almost this will be the low of the week, and you can almost hold till the rest of the week, especially ahead of NFP. Otherwise, if this does break today and we go back underneath previous all-time highs, as I've been talking about, the interpretation of the big sell-offs coming in, this can be the start of it. Then lastly, with gold, we're obviously still bullish, but the same thing when we look on a weekly, guys, weekly candles, this thing is just going one way. Very, very hard to be bearish, but again, does mean you have to understand there can be pullbacks. Obviously, big moves to bearish candles, big moves, some bearish candles. So the fact we can see monthly R2 and ahead, keep in mind this is end of month, so literally tomorrow these monthly levels are going to move. Keep that in mind. But as long as we can maybe hold here today, can be the perfect area to go back to retest, because the same thing as the breakaways on US 30, now you've had the breakaway bearish with no retest. So definitely can have the retest up here at 2651. I said to the guys the last night on the call for the Project G members, if you were there, I said 2640 between 2635. There you guys have it on the dot. That was the level we were watching for the pullback. That has now come into play. So we're going to see over here if this comes to life. On the 15, what are we looking at? You guys will see big bearish move, holding under the daily pivot EQ, breaking Asia lows. And again, now at this daily S1, is this the fake out? Find support here. If you can get back in Asia lows, I think the bars are 100% back on. Weekly pivot, this is literally the low of the week. And as we know, Asia highs untested. So if we can regain the EQ, the 200, Asia highs untested, then starts the big move to the top side. Again, taking note that every single day this week for the dollar, there is data coming out. So going to be very, very volatile as we like it. Then lastly, I think we just saw it. The firecracker is looking for sells. So going to be interesting, but the cracker is on for sells on US 30. Chris, what you looking at, brother?
I'm just quickly looking at another playlist. This playlist is intense. Give me a second. Sure. That was intense. Alrighty, Chad. Let's have a look here. Alright, all things considered, it is the start of the week, so things are going to set up for the rest of the week. Dollar index, we mentioned here this morning, breaks below here, we can continue bearish. Holds above here, we can go bullish, and shortly, round about, when was it, 10 to 10 All right, there we had a nice structure break. There was your rejection. There was your minor structure break lower. And now we're back up here again. So this level is still going to be critical. I do still think once we get above this Asia high and daily pivot, we can make some type of a pullback. Otherwise, what's going to happen, we're just going to reject there and we're going to have a range day. So you could see something like this, push up, weekly pivot, test, and then come all the way back down again. So I do think it's going to be a choppier session than most. US 30, we said holds above here, bullish, rejections in this zone, bearish, all right? So multiple rejections off that 200 here. I'll just show you guys there, and there. This happened around about 12.25. I don't know, it was still on the charts. Was there a trading opportunity? Not really. No real retest and failure, just fake outs above and then the trade lower. For me, this zone down here is still an important support zone. Asia highs are still fully intact. I want to say that if we do trade above this zone a little bit later, what's going to happen is your 200 EMA is going to start coming to the upside. Price can then hold above that, and we all know the rest is going to be history. Asia highs on deck. Otherwise, if we push up here, reject there, we are going to go and retest this daily breakout zone. You can say, Chris, where's the zone? There's the zone. So just a pure daily breakout. Retest there, then to potentially continue higher. All right, 80 is looking relatively flat, not giving us any main direction there. Weekly pivot here, so just keep an eye out on this weekly pivot as well. Nasdaq a little bit choppier than most. If I look at it here, my mic's a little bit hot. Let me just bring it down. Nasdaq, we mentioned if we can hold above here, then we're going to go bullish. Breaks below, potentially bearish, and this zone right here as well, previous daily low, multiple breaks below it. Just want to kindly note that you can see here multiple breaks below it, but it seems we can't hold below it. So I do now think if we start holding above it, that is a pretty bullish sign for Nasdaq. Otherwise, if we stay below it, bearish, but holds above here, bullish, and then ultimately weekly pivot, big one. And then after the weekly pivot, Asia highs, EQ, that daily pivot should also be a level where you potentially manage your trade. If you're getting somewhere here, there, just manage your trade from there. Gold, beautiful. Just going to go back to the $5 grid. Chad, we spoke about it this morning. We said buys above here, 26.60. We said sells below 26.55. Never got the retest in session. A little bit later, pushed up, nice rejection of that zone, and there was your minor break of structure lower. Again, no real trade here for me. I wasn't on the charts. We were busy with some admin and some meetings here in the office. Looking at where we are at now, I just want to quickly look at the daily. How much time do we have left? 10 minutes. Okay. All right, here is the interesting thing now for me, is that we've got a resistance here. We had that minor resistance break here, which failed to hold, or not. You can't say yet. This entire daily can literally flip bullish, and we can still hold above there. But we've broken below the previous daily lows, so it is very important that if we are going to continue lower, we're going to need to find some rejection right here. If we do not reject, this could potentially, this right here could be the low of the week, so just consider that. But if you do reject there, it's a very easy trade to the daily S2 and of the likes. But otherwise, we start holding above here. Asia lows untested, we're going to need to monitor Asia lows, and then after that the weekly pivot, and then after that Asia highs still untested. So just be very aware, gold can flip around and turn around. So for me personally, daily S1, previous daily low, key level, I wouldn't trade it from there. I'll wait for 26.45. I'm going to use Asia lows as an advantage point, and then I want to see what we actually do once we're back inside of the Asia range. Otherwise, we are going to look for lower prices. So London giving us a bearish trend, potential for New York to completely reverse or just continue this after a nice pullback. GU, let me just go back here to GU. GU a little bit trickier today. What time did we end the stream? I'm a little bit bleak about this one, yeah. We spoke about that nice break above 21,3400. There we had it. Nice hold above the EQ. We had all of these structure levels that got broken, and we had a nice push above to that daily zone. What daily zone? You may ask. That daily zone. Give me 1 second there. That flat body resistance area, we did say we are relatively neutral. There is still the possibility of this flipping bearish and actually coming down to test this level here. So not completely off the cards here. So that was a nice potential trade. This is a bullish continuation trade. I think it was Carl last week asking, waiting for the retest. In this case, you would have gotten your 15, no problem. Let's actually check it out. Yeah, beautiful. Doing almost 20, would have gone break even there, and that was the trade. There was your retest rejection coming down lower. Chad, honestly, if I'm looking at it, Asia low still intact. I would say just looking at this, if we can get a break below your daily pivot, we can potentially trade something short here. Longs, I'll still look for this level. This zone right here. Okay, Asia highs is not really going to be the one for us, just the pivot. And that is literally it. And Keegan's saying we are looking for sells.
For the sells.
There we go.
We spoke about good chance for that runaway. As you say, guys, no retest from the breakaway from previous all-time highs as we see here. So again, allowing this 200 to catch up. Is this going to be a trending day? We always know, we talk about it, if this is going to be a rangy type of day, then 100% these bars are on Asia highs untested, and we're going to come back. But I think if this is the sell and this thing breaks away, I think we're going to see a bit of a trending day here on the indices. So going to be interesting. Really am wanting to see what this is going to do. What's good, Chad and G's? Hey, what's up, brother? Sorry, did I miss the NASDAQ rundown? Yeah, brother, just go back a little bit. It is there. Got the gold sells. Hey, the turtle wave.
Gemini looking for sells on gold as well.
Is Gemini also looking for sells?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we are looking for buys. Just a 10. We've seen Gemini has been wrong, I think, 100% of New York. Hey?
No, it's one. That one day, remember, one in the morning.
Yes,
and
what was the result this morning?
No, remember, it waited, so I had to flip
yes,
in.
yes.
Yeah, it's getting clever now. Now it wants to wait for.
Keegan, I see on XNS the cracker shows different.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't really know on XNS, brother. Where I'm looking on this, yeah, it is showing me a sell.
Let me check here.
I saw the sell. I know Peter saw the sell. I'm double checking. Yeah, on all the platforms I use, it sees sells. Yeah.
No, that's pretty clear. Interesting where we're at though, Geeks.
As I say, bro, I think if the cracker gets this one right, this one might be a runner today. I'd even say you'll probably break those previous all-time highs.
So both of us know now where the cheese is, eh?
I think so.
So the first strawberry.
First strawberry.
Okay. Sorry, Chad. We sometimes.
Chris, was there any updates on the R&D group?
Until I'm gonna sit down tonight. Sorry, bro. If I told you the last 3 days were just like even today, you're gonna ask gigs. I haven't put my phone down, or I haven't even sat down for like 1 minute. So I'm gonna just sit down and get it ready. But it will be ready this week.
There we go. All right, guys. We basically have 1 minute 20 seconds till market open. Morning G's made it in time for New York. Hey, glad to hear, bro. Don't worry too much about XNS. They're playing with meteorites.
Kachecha, I think I answered you on Instagram, and I said use the round numbers and the half round numbers. It is exactly the same.
Alright guys, so basically 1 minute we're going to start dropping down here. Let's see what we see here. On the 1 minute it does show the possibility as it's doing a little bit of a wick up, maybe get that 200 there we go, as we're seeing right now. And then can this be the move to the downside? Could this be the move? Are you guys alright, let's see what it's gonna do, guys. Let's see. 5 seconds.
A little bit out of it now.
Alright guys, first one for the week. Hey, there we go. Hope you guys are ready for it.
No horn.
That is a round. No, I'm doing it now, bro. Round 2 on Monday. Let's go, ladies and gents. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Let's see, bro. Let's see. Does the cracker bring it home?
Okay. Yeah, you checked there. So if it broke the first strawberry, that first strawberry cut, we would have taken it, but not the stem. We're cutting off the stem now.
Yeah.
Stems have been taken. All right. Naughty. Bro, I should have been selling. What is gold there? Ooh, I'm a little bit slow here today.
Let's see, ladies and gents. We are not in yet. I hope you guys are ready. We are not in yet.
Only thing I don't like is that Asia highs are untested. But other than that, we can't. Cracker has proved itself, bro.
Yeah.
Cracker has.
I will say it doesn't have the best track history on Mondays. But we have.
Are we gonna break it? Are we gonna break it? Yo, the guys that usually when we say the direction took it on the open, call it a day, you're done. That is 100 points. Who took it right at the open? I know you guys. I know. Chat, I know you boys. Chat to me. Chat to me. Who took it on the open? Who took it on the open? Close it.
We said, I'm just saying, guys, we said previous all-time highs are getting tapped there.
Who took it on the open? You done? I jumped in on open. Okay.
Oh.
Chad, we need to look at those stats because the cracker direction initially is pretty insane. So all I'm saying is we shouldn't sleep on.
Cracker's a beast, bro. Cracker is a beast.
I know some of you just register cracker sell and it's like sell. Phone your mates, bro. We're selling. We're selling based off what? The cracker. What are you on cracker?
Bro, the cracker's a weapon.
How do you mean sell on the cracker? You don't even know what the cracker is.
I'm done. Took me 1 minute off the signal candle. Hey, Stafey. I see you there, Stave. I see you there, brother.
Chad, that is crazy that you guys follow that cracker and you don't even know what it's based on. that is
Bro, but
the
we've always said this, eh? The faith these guys have in us, we don't even have in ourselves.
Just like crackers looking for cells. We haven't even revealed what the cracker is, but you guys are like, I'm all for it. Crack me up. Let's crack this poverty.
Bro, I must say, hey, our normal rules though, like we're still going to take it now because my thing is technically this can just be the first pullback. So I'd still raise it if we get it.
I know you have to. Yeah.
Like this is some R&D now.
Yeah. But remember, it needs to cut into the strawberry.
No, it has to, yeah.
Strawberry,
I'm just saying, yeah.
Strawberry needs to be tickled. Sorry, that sounded very wrong. Strawberries being tickled and stems being cut off.
Come on, give us the entry. Give us the entry.
Superhero.
For once, this thing's making us wait, yeah, bro. We're gonna see how patient these guys can be. They're used to 60-second TPs. Can they wait a bit? I won't lie, bro. I will be pretty bleak if it does run without us.
I wouldn't be.
But to be fair, that will be the first time the cracker doesn't give us a trade since the new rules. Because in the past we would have taken it, but with the new rules we won't.
Thanks to you.
Hey, there we go. This is going to be our entry now. Come on, break there.
Oh, I hope it's not different again because on mine it's not even close to the cherry.
No. Well, mine is a little bit. Not the cherry, the strawberry.
Yeah, sorry, man. It always changing. Cherry, strawberry.
Hey, bro, we're gonna. Oh, yeses. I'm not in chat. I'm not in.
No, mine's also not in yet. Needs to
Right,
cut that cherry.
We want strawberries.
Here we go.
Figioni, no man, I can't trade without a stop loss. Wait, what? I don't set a stop. Oh, okay, that's someone else. I hope you guys are ready for this, Chad. We're going to see, can the cracker break the curse of losing on Mondays?
Today it will.
Come on. Come on. Don't do this. What is that, the bullback?
Bro, and you know why I don't like this trade anymore now?
What?
Because if it's going to cut the cherry now, it's an internal break of structure. And we've basically then held the previous daily low.
Yeah, Peter, so the thing is, definitely one. I know a lot of guys have 1 year now with it. But it's obviously, since we've done the new rules, which have been working, we obviously need those rules to... This will be the new test for these type of rules we've set in place. So we got to stick to them. We got to iron them out. No P for TP. Hey, bro, we don't always need a P for TP.
Oh, we broke that long ago. The P for TP is now just for fun.
We just know you don't poo for TP. That's a no-go.
Whoa,
That's
you poo for stop loss, bro. If you want to hit a stop loss, then you poo. I always thought the poo is there for the...
Like a little dynamite.
Poo for stop loss, P for TP. And to be fair, you pooed before the stream and I pooed during the stream. And that's why it was a cuck session.
Hey, bro. And I think we need to break the last NFP. Did we win? That was the one you and me went both different ways, eh? What was that? Was that CPI? No, it was NFP. What event was it where we went different directions?
It was CPI, yeah.
It was a CPI.
It was CPI.
So what was the one? What did we do last NFP? Did we win?
No, it wasn't the last one. It was the previous one. No, remember we got wrecked.
Oh, we did get wrecked.
Yeah,
in
no, we
NFP.
got
we did lose.
we
this
got
NFP.
destroyed,
That
bro.
we did one. We did lose that one.
That was our first CPI we lost.
No, man, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about NFP.
So the
Did we
previous
lose NFP and CPI last
the
month?
previous NFP you won because
I pulled
remember
out, I
you
closed. That's the
pulled
one I'm
out.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, you won. I took gold. You took US 30.
Yeah.
So we were up, and then we were like, let's wait. And then we got wrecked. The guys that traded gold. CPI, I went US 30, not gold.
Keys, you closed just above entry. Yes, actually, no, that's correct, Bev. Yeah, I did close. Yes, it was because remember I said it was break even.
NFP, I was for my.
Yes, because remember I
Was
said
that
it
NFP?
closed break even because that was the money we used for CPI.
Bruv, I've been snipped a month.
Yeah.
And that's how long that ball pain was around. Almost a month, bro. Chad, they lied to you, eh? That yo. No, they lied to me, bro.
That's correct. You doubled your account for
Yo.
NFP keys. No, that's what I remember. It was technically a break even, but it was a double, but it was just a free shot then for CPI. I do remember that.
And then we got nuked.
CPI was just like, guys, all good things have to come to an end.
Oh, that was a terrible one.
To be fair, hey, I'm not even bleak that we blew up on that one because it was so small. It was like 120 pips or something, 140
Yeah.
pips.
You wouldn't even hit TP if you were on the
Yeah.
right side because I think you would have hit break even.
Time flies when you don't have any balls.
Yes, bro. That Chad, I'm gonna be honest. That vasectomy is no joke. They try and play it down like, oh, it's such a small op. It's like, just do it for fun. No, no. That thing is
Where's Fobs, guys? Is Fobs in the chat? On here, is he in his NAS open range thing? So that would be your low. Alright, back to you, study. Yeah, guys, this might be the first time. Okay, here's a serious question though. Are we going to set a time limit on it?
no, you can't. Can't.
Nah, bro, I feel like you can. Because keep in mind, the cracker runs off volatile markets. If we've always said after about the first hour, the market calms down. So if we still don't have an entry, technically I wouldn't take it then. If it comes back to our entry point later.
No, I wouldn't take it then.
No, that's what I'm
No,
saying. We
no.
need to have like a time limit where we set it. Like even if it comes back to entry now, you're not taking it.
I'm actually even thinking now if it holds this previous daily low, I wouldn't even take it now anymore.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We need to actually. That's one thing we need to think about. We spoke about have to wait a bit, but
You know what?
because guys, I'm just saying this. Yeah, this literally was millimeters away from us entering. Right, yeah.
Keeks, you know what I will say though is, let's say it cut the cherry, and if it doesn't come back to the strawberry on the first pullback, then you don't take it because then technically this becomes a double bottom,
Yeah, so it can trade back up.
and it's holding. Then it will also hold the previous daily low, which
Yeah.
makes it.
Then it makes nice for the flip. Because
Yeah.
as I said, guys, we are still bullish. Remember that was the whole idea that we said the trade down, retesting the previous all-time high.
Hey, bro, look at this.
Then
Look at
turn
Gemini.
bullish.
Look at Gemini.
Wait, what's Gemini doing?
Gemini is smacking TPs here, Chad. Wait, oh, damn.
Is Gemini back in the game, bro?
Bro, Gemini
on my
is
screen,
an
I can see it.
absolute monster, yeah.
Hey,
Chad, look
is
at
it
that.
back, bro?
Yeah, Gemini is now literally 0.7% down.
It's back, bro.
Gemini
Bro, our job's on the
Absolutely.
line, yeah.
murdering the market.
You just
yeah.
gotta accidentally go the wrong way sometime.
Let's just check here quickly. Damn, Chad, look at this. This is Gemini. So remember we said it had like a couple of losses. Then it was just a string of break-evens. Break even. Then it had 2 losses. And then since then, Gemini, since I brought in some of the other stuff, then Gemini is now literally almost back at break-even. Damn.
By the way, bro, I don't know if we may be talking about it, but did you start that other test account today? Did you guys start it?
Wait. Oh no. There's still some live.
No, that's what I'm just saying. I
Testing
don't know if we
going
may
on.
talk about
Yeah,
that
yeah.
stream, but that's
No,
what I was
no,
like,
no.
did we start, or you start that?
There's just 1 or 2 more bug fixes on that, and then we.
Alright. Fob's in a conference for work whole week, so I don't know if you should. Okay. Alright. Yeah, he's probably not then. I know. Yo. Guys, I think for myself personally,
Where's Anu?
I'm gonna make it like an hour, or not an hour, 30 minutes. If the cracker doesn't get entry from 3:30 to 4, I'm not taking it. If it comes back to that levels, as Chris was saying, then it's possible reversals.
Yeah.
So you can maybe still use the other parts of it, and we could enter the opposite direction then, because technically, as you say, it's a reversal. But we won't be taking the cracker signal. I think that's one of the rules we're going to bring in. I'm going to give it half an hour. If it doesn't, then we don't enter it.
Dollar's looking strong though. There's that level we broke, going for that EQ Asia high level. US 30 weekly pivot rejected. Previous daily low, currently cutting through that. Nasdaq, yo, Chad, look at that. Nasdaq doing the opposite. There was your potential trade. We said holds above here. I still said we had multiple breaks below. Go watch the start of the stream, and I said very likely if we hold above now, it is going for Asia highs. So beautiful analysis there on Nasdaq. Yo, what does that sound, South Afrikaans? Nasdaq. Gold, beautiful. We said if we reject that zone, never retested it, but that was your rejection at Comics Open. We said very likely going to daily S2. GU, I'm on a little bit of 2 minds here, because if we're going to start breaking below this daily pivot, I might consider a short, Chad. I might consider a short because the advantage is there. So I'm going to be on high alert here for GU. GU potential trade setup here, Chad. Potential trade setup in the next 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
So what are you doing?
I'm gonna look for
GU.
shorts. Yeah, GU shorts.
Hey, Chad, the man is trading GU.
Can you believe
Sheesh.
it? I have the turntables turned.
Coding with T's. Can I get a quick summary on Gemini? We are trading with Gemini, just asking it what it does. Check out our Chris's Instagram. There's all the updates, information on it. My
Bro, if
God.
Gemini pauses this thing, I don't know, bro.
Bro, I told you, that's our job's gone, bro. That's every trader's job gone.
That means you need little to no effort. If a chatbot, it's technically a chatbot. It's a word. Anyways, chat. That's gonna be horrific for us human beings.
Yeah, it won't be a good day, bro. Michael, there we go. Michael going to the dark side. He wants to start using Gemini. Michael's like, let me get in on this.
Every other South African influencer selling Gemini course now, how to use Gemini. Buy my Gemini settings now. Hey bro, the hustle of the influencer trading in SA is real, my dude. Get my Word file on all of the prompts for Google Gemini. Only $200.
You know what we can do, bro? This is like, you know, when you like with a camera now, or like a cell phone, or even like a gaming setup, they always say use these best settings.
Best settings for
Now
Gemini.
this is gonna be like, buy our course for 2,500 Rand for our best scalp in Gemini settings.
No, bro. Clint, I can promise you, Clint lingers on our streams. He lingers here. It's the only stimulating chat he has every single day. He's coming to listen to what we say here, because I don't think anything stimulating comes out of his circle. Best Google Gemini. Bro, they'll do it, dude. I promise you.
100% they'll do it, bro.
If you can add a little bit of novelty around something. Alright, chat. So we're holding the daily pivot. Very, very interesting. I'm still not going to touch it long while we're below 13400. I still potentially like the shorts. US 30. US 30 is a little bit tough here. So you cutting it off at 4 o'clock, eh, Keeks? Then
Yeah.
I agree. I'm honest. I've already switched off the cracker in my brain.
Well, actually, I'm already on gold, bro. I have the other one open on it, but I'm just there on gold now.
My brain is switched off. Chad, Nasdaq was beautiful. I've got a little bit of a mental block against Nas. But who took this Nas trade? This was pretty clean. This was a super, super clean trade. Nice break of structure there. This is a perfect entry setup, even though it was right at the open. Bullish engulfing, taking that previous candle low. This was a beautiful, beautiful setup. Who took that Nas? Who took Nas? Brandon. Yeah, I'm not interested in GJ, dude. I've been married for 11 years. I've got enough admin already. If I have to add GJ to that, it's gonna be tough. Adding GJ to the mix as well. 2 kids, married for 11 years, and GJ. Yeah, can't do it. I'm a simple man. Yeah, if your girlfriend's name at JPY, leave her. She will be volatile. Amina, the stats don't look bad. The trades have just been far and few between. Purely for the fact, even if you look here today, it just completely broke away from that opening range. Never even got close to coming back to it, and not even a touch on the 200. It's only now that it's close to that 200. So yeah, it's been far and few between. Juice, it depends, my brother. It all depends on what you are risking on the account. So somebody can risk 50k on a 100k account and do 4R and do a 200% return. Somebody can risk 1,000 Rand. So I think the question is maybe phrased a little bit wrong. So I think you should rather ask, what is a good RR return? I'm going to say if you can do 4% a month, risking 1%, you've done well. 4% per month, that is basically what I always told myself. I said, look, I need to earn X amount, and I want to do that amount in making 4R. And then I just break it down to what I need to make daily, what I need to make weekly. Not that I've set daily and weekly targets, but just mentally to break it down. Otherwise, if you want to make 100k, it's like, how do I make 100k? Then it's like easy. Win 4 trades risking 25k and go for 1-to-1.
Okay, guys, I'm just saying, so technically the cracker should be in right now.
I'm not taking it.
I'm not taking it. It should
like
be in right now, but I'm not taking it.
It should have actually been in the previous 2 minutes. Yeah,
this one,
I'm not taking it.
It should have been in here. I'm not taking it. Just so you guys are aware.
So what I did for myself was I said, all right, I want to make 4R a month. That technically means I just, and the reason I said 4R is mentally, I tell myself I need to just close the week on 1R. And then all I did was I would risk, say, 20 to 30k per trade. And then you basically make your income. And then also you look purely for quality. Because you're risking a little bit more, you're not just gonna trade for shits and giggles. You're gonna look for your best setup.
I actually forgot about that. I see Chicago PMI came out actually hard for us.
Did it come out for hard Forex? What? Pretty
came
hard.
Out hard, yeah.
Oh,
bullish for the dollar.
remember my ears a little bit chalk, so you gotta forgive me for a day or two, up until I unchalk it. Chad, I might take this GU short, eh? I'm just letting you guys know if we close below this daily pivot here. Remember, I always talk about if we can't get away from a level after all of these retests, obviously there's no willing buyers here trying to take it away. So all I'm literally waiting for is a break below here. And we've got 3 minutes, 30 seconds. I'm actually going to go pee for it quick, so you guys know.
Ooh.
It's getting saucier. Shut up.
Man's gonna miss his trade. We're gonna also looking for a bound gold. Yeah, just so you guys remember, this is where the sell should be in from. As I said, guys, not in it. So please take note of that, but not in it. But this should be the sell. I actually want to put it there just purely for R&D. As I say, guys, I'm not in the trade. Please take note of that. Please take notes. I'm going to mark it off. Just purely because we haven't had this situation before where we had to wait for the entry.
You know what I was thinking about now, Keith?
Yeah, bo.
Chad, I think I must actually do a boot camp on how to actually plan how you can go full-time or how you can actually make an income from trading. Because I think everyone's got this misconstrued idea that you have to make 50% a month and basically lay out a map for you where you go for 1 hour a week and you start to scale that. 1 hour a week, and all you have to do is you have to scale that. Okay, get ready here. Chad, we're going to go for a sell stop there. We're just going to wait for a little tiny top wick there. 1 hour a week. That's 4 hours a month. It already alleviates that pressure of you literally looking for one quality setup a week. Okay. I must actually do that. And all you do is you scale your risk per trade. You can even start with risking 100 Rand per trade. Ooh, closing on its low, no bottom wick. Yeah, no trade here for me, Chad. No trade here for me. The data that came out? No.
Not yet.
Yeah, Chad, no trade for me, yeah. No trade. I'll see if we get some type of retest there, but yeah, closing on its own low, it's not ideal. Not ideal at all. So no trade there for me. We'll wait to see if we get some type of retest, then we can relook at it. US 30, currently previous daily low. Currently rejecting there. Could see prices going lower unless we start holding above there. Nasdaq now back at the daily flip. Rejecting that daily pivot. Very, very interesting price action on DXY. Alright, Chad, this is a critical zone for DXY. If DXY is going to continue higher, remember I said I potentially think it's going to be a chop day. So if we come back below here and we don't break through, it's going to be a range day. You can call it. And if US 30 can hold above that previous daily low, Keegs, I might consider something if we get a massive rejection of this previous daily low, eh?
Really?
Yeah, still that is if we get it. Otherwise, nothing there for me. What did I miss here in the chat? That would be very interesting. Chris, that will be awesome. Really please do that boot camp. I will Nazam. Actually almost do like a little bit of a 1 hour kinda low air. Alright, raise the king. That's why he's still on these streams. Get your head out of your own ass.
What?
Saying 1 hour kinda low. That raise, sorry man, bro. I don't want to offend you or anything. That's the exact reason why a lot of guys can never go full time. because you think you need to make 20 R. It's not the R that's the issue. It's the amount of risk you put on. If you're risking 50 to 100k per trade, you don't need 500 trades. And that is the point that I'm trying to bring across here. It alleviates the pressure of looking for a lot of trades because you're only risking 500 Rand per trade. So now you need to accumulate a lot of wins to make up the money you require in a month. But if I tell you, listen here, your job is to find one solid trade a week. But that trade is going to be so quality, you'll have the confidence to not just risk 500 Rand, you can risk 4K on that trade and make 4K, whatever it is. Or maybe just give a lesson on how you and Keegan went full time so that we can plan. Everyone's different, Amina. I had a lot of money in the bank when I went full time, so there was no financial pressure. Some guys wouldn't. I was fine for 5-6 years if I didn't earn an income. So it's going to be completely different for everybody. Um, 100% on a 100k account, 100% doable. Stove, it all depends, my brother. It should be discretionary income. It shouldn't be something that you've earmarked or something that is gonna hurt you. But I promise you, Chad, if you shift your mind from quality instead of quantity, then it's a completely different game.
Sorry, I see the idea we had for this trade. The fact that we don't take it with that time limit, I think it's a solid idea because this would have been a loss now.
Yeah.
So I think we know we keep it to that. If we don't get in, then that's it.
Raz, or I don't know what that Raz the King. It's not to offend you, brother, but that comment is just wrong mindset. Ethanates, what's up, my brother? Juice, thank you, because what I've been doing is I've been risking 10k a trade and going for 3R a week on 4 bullets a week. And then on the equity side, it's been too good as 80% is in US Army stocks. Okay. Interesting. Were you sorted out from a previous job, Chris? Ryan, yes. I was very stingy with my money. When I was 24, my first property was paid off. I drove the same car for 8 years. Lived a very plain lifestyle. People saying you can't save yourself rich absolutely has no idea. Juniors at my company drove better cars than me, but at that stage I had a few properties already, so they're looking at my car, I'm looking at my assets. So 100k account, easy stuff. Easy. Keegs, I watched the DJL final at Comic Con yesterday. The one Oak in Exceed looked like you. Yeah, so I had a lot of money saved up, and I didn't. And remember, I told you guys, I basically told myself I need to make X amount of money trading before I go full time. So that's why I say it's going to be completely different for everyone else. All right. But that's why I say, if you get that mindset that you don't have to shoot the lights out.
No need for it.
And you slowly but surely build up. It's all about, Chad, this game is about psychology. This game is all about psychology, and the easier you make it for yourself psychologically, the better you're going to do. So once you start breaking this game into little pieces, little milestones, and you achieve them slowly but surely. But the thing is, a lot of us come into this game and we are already looking at the finish line and we stumble across the little obstacles in front of us because our eyes are there. Like, focus here, small steps.
Right, just a simple thing, and we talk about this is let's even just say, for example, that $100,000 account. You aim for 2.5%. Let's say that, okay? That's $2,500. Now, yes, people want to be going, but I want to be making 100 something K a month. Now, keep in mind, once you get to a point it's bi-weekly payouts, you only have to aim to make it so much more easier, so much more achievable. 2.5%, get the payout. You already know that's money in the bank. And then the next week, another 2.5, get it, money in the bank. And now at the end of the month, you look back at it and you go, damn, that's 5K, there's 100K. Where guys try to shoot for the 100K in one shot and they mess up. Where, again, like Lennon said, they compound. Get that money, that's hard cash, it's in your bank, and then keep compounding at it.
Yeah, 2 to 5%. There you go. 4% is incredible. And I basically worked it out on averages back then. And I said, if I can achieve this, what do I need to risk per trade? This is my monthly expenses. How do I break it into 4R? If 4R needs to produce 100K, this is what I need to risk per trade. And then all of you guys can agree with me is if I tell you, Keegs, what sounds better? Bro, all you need to do is win one trade a week. Or even if you take 2 trades or 3 trades, you just need 1 R a week. Or I tell you, Keegs, make 100,000 Rand a month.
Just making, well, obviously 100,000 sounds better, but it's a lot easier just to do 1 R. That's a lot more achievable.
Yeah.
Anyone
but
can do that.
What makes you more relaxed if I tell you, Keegs, you only have to do 1 R per week?
Oh, yeah, obviously that. Because it's easy, bro. That's like 1 win, then you're done. You park the bus.
I actually needed to hear this beautiful 1 R. Chad, if you can get to the stage where you can make 1 R a week, that is 4 R a month. You can go full time. All you need then is the capital.
Oh, literally, that's it. Right, so the thing for me is, but the thing is, why don't we do it? Chris and myself always talk about the same way we've spoke about this. As much as we are help, now, again, this isn't taking shots at anyone, but for example, the proof is in the pudding. Project G alone, I'm not tooting about Project G, but it's produced how many funded traders. And the thing is, those are guys that follow the rules, they stick to the plans, they do it. And the results are there. We've always said guys don't get funded because they trade a certain trade with us, they make money. Then Chris and myself are able to go, cool, that's it, I trade later on, I walk away, I don't look at the charts, we don't do anything, we trade when we trade later. Other guys, almost like it's, hey, Keegan and Chris gave me a win, now they're confident, they don't want to get off the chart, so when we off, they're still on the charts, and they're still trading. Now, not only will they lose, but then they not just break even for the day, they'll trade again because now they want to make back that loss that the win they had. Then they lose again. Now, for example, you come back and let's even say the second trade for the day, maybe we even take a loss. Then the guy lands up being 3 stops down. 3% down on the day where he was 1% up. And it's that circle of life that the guys just don't have discipline.
Hey, Jake Stream Hoppers. I don't know. I don't think we've got stream offers here. Alrighty, Chad. Let's see. Again, if it closes on its own low, no trade for me. Need to have some type of wick, otherwise that thing is cooked. Need at least a bottom wick, tiny little top wick, nothing major. You'll see here that in most cases, bottom wicks, if it's going to drive, is not that big, like 1 pip, not even a pip. So just going to wait for a little beautiful idea around this trade. That if we get that structure break, is that Asia lows are still untapped. EQ couldn't hold above it. Only one retest held above, shot up. That retest got broken down, shot above again, below the 200. 80 is bearish. There we go. Asia lows untested. That's most probably going to be our break-even point here. Just back to some of the good old basics. And nice little structure break here. Couldn't hold above that daily pivot. Already had quite a few pushes above it. Also rejected the daily R1. So we could potentially trade back to the daily S1. So let's see here, 40 seconds.
Like, right, as you say, I think a lot of traders it's going to hit deep for, because we've all been there, we've all done it. But it's those little issues and discipline and things like that the guys need to fix, and you'll see very, very how quickly guys become profitable.
Where is...
I need you guys to train with me as I'm barking, and because if I've blown a few accounts.
Okay, Chad, get ready. Just gonna wait for a tiny little top wick. Little top arena. Okay, no, sell stop.
Get ready.
Just a little sell stop there, Chad. 15 pip. Pretty standard, like the good old days. Sell stop there. Let's just do this real quick. $15 pip target. There we go. I'll let you guys know when I...
Chris back on GU. Man was just like, hold my beer. What did I start on Prodigy with all the G? Lyndon, you're giving Chris some FOMO there. What is this?
What is the...
Is this still thingy?
No, it's still NCS.
Like I've never heard that one. See if Chris's first trade on GU can do it again.
Okay. Okay. No. Okay. Look here. Please. Look here. It's not the same. Yeah. Please. Please. Thank you. All right. Let's see. 2 minutes left. 3 minutes for top wick. Can we get 2-minute drive here? What is DXY doing? DXY retesting that EQ.
You can do it, bro.
Could get a little bit saucy. Saucy. US30 coming back here. There's that daily flip zone. Nasdaq punching through there. Alright, GU has been activated, Chad. Alrighty, let me just pull my stops. Let me just pull my TP. Alright, 2 zones to monitor here. First one being session low, which is down here. Want to see some nice volume coming into the market once we hit that level, and then shortly after that we want to see Asia lows getting taken. How do we manage risk on this trade? Any breaks back above daily pivot, we just kill it. Alright, any breaks above the daily pivot. Just check what is the risk here.
Chris, if you're going towards TP, would you close 90% and leave a runner like the trading plan?
No.
Hey Chris, the indicator you're using, is it on the Discord somewhere, or do we have to request it / buy it? Which indicator? I'm pretty sure he's using the. You are using the 2Gs indicator. Yeah, it's Project G members have it. This weekly pivots thing.
Chad, give me 1 second. We want to see some volume come in there. I just have to run and give this to Kate to scan for me, but I'll be back now.
Yeah, tell me I'm not in it. Obviously, Chris has been doing some back testing and all that, and that's why he's moved back to GEO again. I'm locked in on US study, gold specifically for New York sessions. US study, first time. Cracker didn't give us the trade, but it avoided a loss. So that one I'll happily take it. So technically on the stats, I'll mark it as a break even purely because this wasn't a trade. But yeah, so first time we're doing that, but it's better than a loss.
Let's see what DXY needs to get away from you. Okay.
Chris, how far with the Vault funded Discord?
Almost done. Wrapping it up. Final stuff coming through this week. Already created, sitting there. It's just some plugins we're busy with. Alright. Where's the daily flip zone? Alright, Chad, something that's interesting here though is if you look at the flat bodies, currently finding some support there. What I'm going to need to see, either this 5-minute candle or the next one needs to actually break through that, because that is a potential support area. That's also basically the NYSE session low, not the London session low, but the NYSE session. So we gotta need to see some breaks below here. We're still below the daily pivot. We're still below the daily EQ. EMAs are starting to cross bearish now, but we're gonna see what we do once we break below here. Otherwise, any potential breaks back above the daily pivot and we will kill the trade. Alright, so how did the hourly close? Hourly, alright. Hourly flipping bearish. Alright, quite a few rejection wicks to the downside there. 30 minutes, breaking that 30-minute low. Now looking to flip bullish. Interesting. So I'm going to give the trade a couple of more minutes here. DXY still holding EQ. As they breaking below there. What's EU doing? EU is on the low of the session. GU obviously the stronger one, yeah. Alright, let's check. Still not concerned with this trade, Chad. Still not concerned. We're still creating bearish order flow here. Only time that I will be concerned is once we break back above the daily pivot. Other than that, trade is still valid. There's still some momentum to the downside. We entered right here. Timed exit is going to be there. If we are still ranging here when this candle closes, that is our timed exit candle. Alright. So I want to see what we do once we break below here. I want to see a nice jolt of volume. Alright. Nice jolt of volume. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Asia lows now. Let's give it a second. Let's give it a second. Beautiful. Alright, might just go in one sweep. Just going back to what made us famous. No, I'm kidding. No, I didn't say that. Alright, chat. I haven't gone break even yet. What I will say is I'm just going to reduce my risk to about 10 pips. I just want to see how this candle closes. This is technically your break even point. Also, I don't want to rush to break even too quickly. What I will say is, however this candle closes, what I actually do, Chad, I'm going to go with about a 5 pips. So 5 pips, it shouldn't actually come back to that. So giving it enough room, at least a 5 pip stop. So not break even yet. Just 5 pips. If it comes back up there, then obviously this thing is just going to do messy things here today. But very close to hitting that TP. And that's the thing. If you go for your 1 hour a week, after this trade, unless you get a clean setup according to the trading plan, you don't trade because you've made your 1 hour. Me personally, I only risked 100k on this trade, so that's me done for the week. 100k in the bag, I only go beautiful.
Hey,
Kicks, now I
great
need
stuff, brother.
Now I only need 300k more for
My boy's back on GU, Chad.
Alrighty, Chad. Beautiful trade there. Well done to everyone who took it. I told the Project G members last week we're just going to go back to a little bit of basics. And that is the basics. That is.
Hey, what a way to finish it off, bro.
We can pay the rent this month, Kicks. Oh, Chad, beautiful.
I think, hey, bro, that's perfect timing for the session.
Yeah.
Hey, anything else you're going to look at then, bro?
No, I'm done. One thing, sorry, Kicks, before we go.
Yeah.
I think maybe one thing we can consider is if price continues to go lower, like we saw now with the cracker, and we don't get it by that time, we should actually consider doing like a reverse. Just look, but this is the first time it's happened.
No, but
though.
that's what I said to the guys. I won't take the cracker signal, but necessarily we can look for the reversal play because the reason we're not taking the signal is because it can reverse. So then you can actually just look for the reversal play then.
Just want to check DXY. All right, Chad, beautiful. Analysis working out beautifully. There's that daily pivot. EQ, US 30. Currently holding that daily breakout zone, so monitor that. And then NASDAQ. Yeah, it's choppy, chat. So full screen chats.
There you go. But yeah, guys, I think great way to start it. As I said, the cracker we're going to mark it as a break even. But actually no trade. Again, that's the thing, guys. That's trading, and no trade is still better than a loss. Always remember that. But then Chris pulling it through back to the OG ways and bringing home the TP on GU for the guys that took that there. I'm pretty sure Lyndon would have taken that with you, Chris. I'd be surprised if he didn't. But good to be back in it for the week. So yeah, Chris, any closing remarks there, bro?
Yeah, Chad, we're looking for traders that can do 40R per week. Please send us your trade statements. We want to give you a spot here in the studio. 40R per week. If you can do that for 12 months straight, what is that, 160R, Kicks?
Yeah.
We're willing to pay good money for 40R per week. So if you can just get in contact with us, 40R per week. There's anyone, because 1R is too easy, Kicks. So yeah, 1R is way too easy. So if you can do 40, please send us your CVs. Negative 40R. No, but I think, Chad, it's going to be a busy week. We've always said it, and I'm really going to be cognizant of it this week. NFP week, end of the month. Only look for A+ setups. This is not your week to try and half-ass it. But
exactly.
Looking forward to sleeping early tonight and seeing you guys tomorrow.
Nah, perfect, guys. Beautiful stuff. Good way to start off the Monday. It is month end, so don't be greedy. Call it the session. Have your pips, your profits, and call it there. Obviously, we're going to see you guys tomorrow. Start off the next month strong. And remember, it is NFP week. Keep a lookout on the socials. This tomorrow, Chris and myself are going to drop something for you guys there ahead of NFP. So be on the lookout for that. But as always, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Cheers.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
Never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. Going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet, hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up, you can have it all. Watch me rip it off, I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella loved. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, I won't stop charging, we going come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right.
Rising with each beat of the music is bringing the real flames in the fire that keeps burning.